The city of Montreal can become a global center of excellence for anti-doping in sport, according to World Anti-Doping Agency President Sir Craig Reedie. Delivering the keynote speech at the latest meeting of the prestigious Montreal Council on Foreign Relations, Reedie called for greater cooperation between WADA and the Montreal community for mutual gain and proposed a number of forward-thinking ideas for consideration. "It is my belief that we could do more to become a fully interactive and collaborative member of the Montreal community," he said, adding that he would support the setting up of a chair of anti-doping in sport at one of the 4 universities in Montreal. As part of that relationship, more research could be conducted on doping methods and on individual substances that are, or could be, used by athletes to gain an illegal advantage. He would also like to see more research carried out on the use of artificial intelligence to help cross-reference data in doping patterns. "We have already begun some work in that area," said Reedie, referring to the fact that WADA had just signed an agreement with Research Fund of Quebec Fonds de Recherche du Québec, leading to both organizations financing a number of research projects. Reedie also suggested considering setting up a high-level think tank, including representatives from the universities, private industry, research faculties, policy institutes and WADA, to create a knowledge network focused on breaking boundaries in the fight against doping in sport. "Why not continue reaching out from Montreal to the world's community to promote the fight against doping in sport? Let's encourage governments from around the world to step up their game in the protection of clean athletes by instilling clean cultures in their respective countries. In short, why not consider making Montreal a global center of excellence for anti-doping? Through effective collaboration of existing resources, some concerted diplomacy and a shared desire to highlight the risks that doping substances and methods pose to our society, we can work together in a way that will be beneficial for WADA, Montreal, Quebec, Canada and the world." The full text from Reedie's keynote address to the Montreal Council on Foreign Relations can be found here. WADA's global headquarters have been hosted by Montreal International, on behalf of the governments of Canada and Quebec, since 2001. WADA is the international independent organization created in 1999 to promote, coordinate and monitor the fight against doping in sport in all its forms. The agency is composed and funded equally by the sports movement and governments of the world. Its key activities include scientific research, education, development of anti-doping capacities and monitoring of the World Anti-Doping Code, the document harmonizing regulations regarding anti-doping in all sports and all countries.